Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Shh! Can you keep a secret? Can you? Can you? Well, today is a bit of a special episode, sort of an extra episode. I'll probably do this as a little extra. We are not in Kansas anymore. We are in the Twilight Forest. We're in a special place. And the reason we're in the Twilight Forest is because RJ and me have been a little bit crafty, a little bit naughty, let's say, and we've decided to play a bit of a prank on the dragon. So we're poking sleeping dragons. If you don't know who the dragon is, it's the big bad Digimaster, the one who sets me alight every episode. Well, we've decided to play a bit of a prank on him. Now, a prank, very careful, very special pranks. You mustn't grief and you mustn't destroy anything or do anything like that. But we haven't done that. What we've decided to do is use insect power. Not these insects. These are very harmless, very nice little fireflies that grow on trees. They're really harmless. They're not gonna prank anyone. They're just gonna be pretty on a wall. We don't want to do any of that. So instead, we've decided to prank him with something a little bit more noisy. These things. These are the cicada beetles, and they make noise. Now I don't know whether actually my sounds should be coming through. Can you hear them? Yeah, they make a constant droning noise, an insect chattery noise. And they're only, as far as I know, they're only available here in the Twilight Forest. So RJ and I have collected 65 of these in total, I believe. And we've decided to use them. Let's just say they broke through the portal and they've been able to infest the overworld. And what does that mean? Well, if we just have a little look over here and fly down. This is the portal that leads back to the overworld, and if I pop through, hopefully we go through safely. Look, already these fences, this is just outside Digi's house, and as you can see, these little beetles have somehow managed to spread themselves, look, all the way across from the Twilight Forest. See, if you will leave portals open, sometimes things will sneak in and get themselves all over your base, laying eggs, infesting everything. RJ built the wall around this, did all the guard wall around it. We got some emergency red keep out beacons, some hazard warning beacons. This area is infested. It is infested. We've also got ourselves. They're everywhere, and I don't know if I'm not going to go inside because I'm going to break it, but you can see as well they're inside the building too, and they've got webs in there and all sorts. That's all RJ's extra little bit of extra on there. And here it is, look, RJ SB Pest Control. This is our little pest control van, which has turned up to try and deal with the problem, though we're not really dealing with it, we're sort of just making it worse. They're everywhere. They really have managed to get everywhere. It's great. I don't think they got across the water, but you can see them. They're on every building, and we've obviously some. And the sound they make is just so annoying. So yeah, this is going to be one of those episodes. Now I don't know what the Digi will do when he finds out. Obviously, he'll clear up the mess here, I think, and then I think he's probably going to kill us. Well, he kills me every episode anyway, or at least sets me on fire every episode. I'm wondering whether we should still put some more signs. Have I got any more signs anywhere? I don't have any wood with me either, which is a shame. Because we could have made a few more signs just to say infestation, keep out around here as well, because we probably should do that as well. Still got my head up here. Shall I go and quickly do that? Let's quickly go and do that. Now, over at the base, going back home, just have a go and... I don't know whether I've shown you the new hub. I did originally do this in the video where Digi moved the Hungry node for me, but unfortunately it didn't come out for me. But this is the new nether hub built by RJ. Now RJ apparently, according to Digi, said that he was making a massive palace. I'm not so sure that that's a massive palace. I like the dome, I like the tower, I like the overall design. I think it's great. So it's a good job. It's just not necessarily a massive castle. But let's transport through to our world and quickly make some signs up to go across. I do need to talk to you briefly that we've had some changes, ladies and gentlemen. We've done a little bit of work over here. Where to start? Well, first and foremost, we're not using lava power generation anymore. Lava power generation is fantastic, but it does destroy the nether at quite a rate. which is a bad thing in itself because it does make it look awful. But also, you have to keep moving the pump, which becomes annoying, especially if it happens offline and you run out of power whilst you're offline and everything grinds to a halt. So we have got rid of all of the lava power generation. And we have now moved to a Stirling generator, Ender IO Stirling generator. And if we just pop around the back here, you'll be able to see what I mean. There you go. So these are all Ender power generation all the way across here. Each of these have been upgraded with the octatic capacitor, so they're now producing 80 redstone flux per tick. And yeah, so there's plenty of flux coming through there, and that power now goes through into the vibrant capacitor banks, which are Ender IOs and also contain far more than you get with the redstone energy cells. We've also got up here our biofuel generator. We moved that across from back in the other room because we didn't really need it in here. And you can see that we've pretty much got a huge stream of wood coming down. I'll show you why in a second. We've got our industrial craft stuff, which I have started to build in here and doing some tests with. Haven't really worked out very well. And you can see that I've also got some more crafters down here because we are now automatically making, although there'll probably still be some diamond in here, there we go, but we're now automatically making wooden hoes and wooden axes. So our ender farms up top will now always never run out of axes, so they just keep running. So even when I'm not online anymore, I don't have to keep putting things in them. This is another thing that I'm in the process of investigating along with the industrial craft. It's not complete yet, but basically I'm making industrial fertilizer is what I want to make, and I'm pumping that upstairs, and you'll see why in a second. We've got 176,000 pieces of wood, which is awesome. 2,751 stacks, loads of apples. We've got almost maximum now on the wheat, and I'll show you wheat in a second and why we're having wheat. And you can see our crafting tables are max and constantly feeding the hungry node. Let's go and show you above ground what the farm looks like, because a lot's changed. All the farm out here is gone. We don't have any farm inside anymore. We now have our farms like this. So we've got the tree farm, which is now 2 parts. Look at that, there's so much wood that is not being collected. Let's just quickly wipe through this and take all this out. It's just not going in the trap sometimes. The trap's too full for it. It's just so much going through. Just pick up as much of this as we can, really, just to keep it neat and tidy. Yeah, got loads. I don't know, is that full inside? Yeah, it is. I'm going to take that wood out. You can see it's a constant stream of wood, but what you'll also be able to see is we've now also got a grain farm over here as well that's producing grain. The reason it's producing grain is for these things here. Lamp of growth. Now, lamp of growth is actually really easy to make. You just need to make an arcane lamp. Let me show you. Artifice. It's really easy. You just need to make an arcane lamp first, which is in an arcane bench, just an amber block, a daylight sensor, a niter, that's just slabs, quartz, and glass, iron ingots, and that will make you the arcane lamp, which you can then use with a lamp of growth. And a lamp of growth in an arcane infusion, ever so simple to make, a couple of bone meals, la la la. But you do need to feed it herba essence. Now, where can you get herba essence from? Well, it so turns out that seeds make herba essence, one in fact. So what we've got here is a permanently running fed charcoal automatically, so it never runs out of fuel, should never run out of seeds, because this is making seeds as it goes. And these pipes are burning that herba essence and feeding it and lighting up these lamp of growths, which makes everything grow. Whoops, this is huge. Makes everything grow a little bit quicker, a little bit faster. And then everything gets chopped down. So it's sort of a constant, everlasting cycle. The only problem really is storage space. We've also got sprinklers as well, just to irrigate it all. And this here is what we were playing with, what I was experimenting with, which is the fertilizer. It uses the industrial fertilizer, which we can make. We just have to make some sulfur, and to make sulfur we need gunpowder. So we should be able to do that with creepers. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a mishap, and I'll go and show you what I mean. But that's running constantly providing us wood, constantly providing us charcoal, which we're burning to make power. Can I get rid of these? I can. Is it full? It's full. So we now have a full stack, oh my goodness, of wood. So much wood. I can probably bin this wood, actually. But we did have a problem, so I also then decided to try and set up a system of collecting things. You can see we've got loads of stuff from our spawner. This is all stuff from our spawner. So I decided, well, we need gunpowder, so I shall make a new space for gunpowder, and I'll pop some creepers in. And whilst I'm doing that, I shall change the mob farm around. Well, unfortunately, whilst I was doing that, a creeper spawned and blew up and destroyed all of our spawners, so we have no spawning going on at the moment. But that actually isn't a bad thing, really. It is a bad thing. I mean, it's a terrible thing, really, but it's not that bad, because it does mean that I can now go to move the spawner and everything else. Let's just get rid of all this nonsense. Go away. I can now move the spawner from here into the main base. So that's next job, really. We have got to still build the spire when we're doing another building episode, and I think we might have one of those next, because this is a bit of a prank plus explanation episode. Let's just... oh, there we go. Still making these item frames for before. I do want to make... have I not got any signs? That's really disappointing. I must have some signs somewhere. Hold on. Get out of my inventory. Where did I put all this stuff? We've got item frames, but haven't got any signs. Oh well, we'll make some. It's not a problem. I don't want many, but we'll just make a few. There we go. That's plenty. And we'll go and put these back over at the Digibase to warn him that he has got an invasion. Unfortunately, he has an infestation, and he must be careful. Let's go and put these signs up. But there we go. So lots going on the automation. I like, with the mods, I do like playing with the mods sort of off camera, because, you know, I do make lots of silly mistakes and I blow things up like you just seen. I wish I had caught the creeper on camera though, because oh, that was so frustrating. I was in the middle of it and it just it did a proper creeper. It sort of crept up and exploded. It did exactly what it says on the tin, and yeah, embarrassing, but never mind. So let's put some of these signs up. So warning. Whoops. Let's put that in capitals maybe. Warning. Cicada infestation. And we'll put some of these around just on these edges, just so he knows, because you don't want Digi not knowing. Warning. Cicada. Am I spelling that right? Infestation. Let's just check the spelling of a cicada. C-I-C-A-D-A? C-I-C-A-D-A. So there's one there. Cicada infestation. Oops. Now it's that, isn't it? Infestation. It's infestation. I spelled that wrong on the others. Whoops. Just going to check. What did I spell over here? Infestation. I'm English and I can't even spell. I didn't bring an axe with me. That's frustrating. Boom. Oh, whoops. Let's try that again. Warning. Cicada infestation. What did I spell? Oh, I should put one here as well. Put them everywhere, because, you know, he needs to know. I'm so going to get in trouble for this. He's just going to prank me. Oh, I've done it again. Infestation. Infestation. Done. Did that not work? No, there we go. What did I write on this one? Infestation. Oh my goodness, who's spelling today? There you go. Warning. A-T-I-O-M. We just want one on the other side. Oh, they're everywhere. Look at them. And then the last one, I think we'll just pop it over here. Oh, we've got one. We can always put one as well by the source. Warning. Cicada infestation. Why do I keep putting infestation? Crazy. Let's put one over here. Ooh, there we go. Marvellous. So there we go. We've done all the signs. We're going to get out of here now before Digi comes back. But it does look amazing. Thanks, RJ, for all the help on that. I won't post this until Digi has been online, found it, and done a video. Hopefully he does a video reaction. Hopefully he does a reaction video. But if he doesn't, then well, I'll post it when he's done. But hopefully he will. I think next time when we come back, as I say, this is going to be one of those midweek jobbies probably. I'm not going to do a full episode like this, so I'm not sure when I'll be playing it, so I'm not sure what I'm next going to be doing. However, this is the V for Variety server, so please check out the description and follow all the places. Remember, RJ is a streamer, so if you want to see RJ, you're going to need to go and follow him on the Twitch, and the link is in my description. Also, remember to keep a track on Digimaster channel so that you can see when he finds out that we've covered his base and pests, and remember to subscribe to him too. But until next time, from the very naughty SuffolkBlue, you take care of yourselves. Shh! Don't upset dragons. It's a bad idea. See you later. Bye.